Well, good afternoon, Christoph. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I know who you are, but could you tell our readers who you are?
I'm the producer of this fabulous Da Vinci exhibition here in Orlando at iDrive.
Very good. Could you tell us a little bit about the Da Vinci exhibit itself, where it's been? I understand it's been some very interesting places.
We started off in my hometown, Vienna, in Austria, with this exhibit. That's way back, I believe, in 2004.
Oh, wow.
So it's been traveling for 10 years to some of the major cities in this world, all over the places, 3 continents, in fact.
Wow. That's quite a reach.
Yep.
Quite a bit of history, too. Could you tell me a little bit about what the inspiration behind creating this exhibit was about?
It had a lot to do with the Da Vinci Code. I'm sure you read it.
Right.
You've seen the movie. So way back in, must be 2003, I purchased the book. And in some summer vacation, which happened to be in Italy, I read the book and ran, there's a lot of accidents typically. I ran into this very nice family. They have been creating the machines based on Da Vinci's codex for the 2nd generation already. So they were building machines based on the inventions of Da Vinci. So I thought that that's a cool idea, and everything was Da Vinci at that point in time. So we got together and figured out we have to make a fabulous exhibition based on Da Vinci's inventions.
And there are quite a few inventions ranging in different topics. Could you give us a little bit of an overview of what's here?
The kind of classification that we came up with is war machines, hydraulics, mechanics, and flight. So that's kind of how we cluster the different machines that we have on display here. Here in this Orlando exhibit, there is about 45 different machines that you can see. They're built out in a three-dimensional way, so you can actually see how he meant this to be in his codices. And we added, at a later stage actually, the original exhibition was just inventions. At a later stage, then we added the other component of Da Vinci to really show his genius on the artistic side. So we added the paintings. We have 23, which are all of his attributed paintings in original size, recreated for you. And we also added the music of Da Vinci. At this time, he was best known as a musician, interestingly. So that's what nobody knows, but he was all about a musician. He was a folk musician. And there is no scores actually translated, so there is nothing to be found on his music. So we had the University of Vienna, the music department, recreate the Renaissance music based on what we know that he must have been playing.
That's kind of amazing. Speaking of large-scale art pieces, the one behind you is pretty amazing. Do you know approximately how large that is?
I know exactly how large it is.
Oh.
But unfortunately, only in meters, centimeters.
That's okay.
It's 9 meters by 5, more or less.
Wow.
So it's pretty big, and actually, what you can't see, but I tell you the secret. Don't tell it anybody.
I won't tell anybody.
Please don't. You have to have a certain viewpoint. What we detected in doing all the research behind is that Da Vinci, in some kind of hidden formula, suggested a certain distance to the painting that you have to assume in order to have the right point of view to the painting, and also a certain height. So what we did here is we lowered the painting and put it on the ground floor, so basically standing on the floor, in order to not have to elevate all you guys to watch it from the right perspective.
So for people like me, we can see the Last Supper as it was meant to be seen.
Kind of. It's
for the most part.
Yeah, pretty close, I would say. It's about 2 feet too low. We would have to kind of be either very tall or stand up on something. But the distance that you have to assume, you can actually do this here.
That's beautiful. I mean, everything, the recreations of the artwork themselves is just amazing. The pieces, everything is interactive. People can go through and actually touch the pieces and see how they work?
Not all of them, but
Oh.
for the most part. But we have to be careful, so it's...
You mean we can't ride a war machine?
Nope. You know that he actually put in some failures into the war machines because by nature he was a pacifist, so he didn't like people to get into war. But he took the orders, he took the, he wanted the money, so he invented some stuff for those people that wanted to have some war going on. But he plugged in failures, so it wouldn't work.
Ah, very good.
Not a secret, but don't tell anyone.
So fail-safes are definitely present. I like that. That's kind of beautiful. An inventor's got to eat, but you also don't want to destroy the world.
So, yeah, that's what it is.
So this is the grand opening day. Do you know approximately how long this exhibit will be here? Will we get to enjoy it for a while, or are you going to take it to another country?
Well, it's planned to be here until the end of the summer, at least. And then we will see if it has already a new city to go to, or if we can keep it longer here in Orlando. I hope we can keep it longer in Orlando.
Yeah, people are seeming to enjoy it just on this opening day, so I hope so.
I think it's also a very interesting, controversial fit also to CSI Experience, which is right next door. So that should be an interesting combination of the two.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. It's the past, the present, and the future all in one building.
That's right.
So I like that. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to Orlando to open the exhibit. We appreciate that. And have a good day.
You too.